Hello and welcome to the second segment of the HireStarts Startup Series. My name's Chase. I'm the co-founder of HireStarts, and I'm here with Ryan, the co-founder of StartupZoo. Ryan, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and a little bit about StartupZoo?
Hey Chase, thanks for having me. So Startup Zoo, my name's Ryan Goins. I'm the co-founder of Startup Zoo. And what we do is we're working to build a community of entrepreneurs that are focused on building IT companies, specifically internet software-based companies. And so we act as a convener and we hold a lot of events to get people together, like-minded entrepreneurs, and we help connect them to mentors, other successful entrepreneurs, investors, and people in the community that can help them build their companies in Michigan and specifically in Kansas.
Awesome. A lot of our viewers don't know. How would you describe life at a startup?
Startups is actually pretty unique as a startup because we're a startup helping startups, right? And we're actually a nonprofit. So working for us it's a bit different, but it's the exciting thing, and I think this goes across all types of startups, is you're working on something you really believe in, and you have generally, especially as like an intern, right, you're going to have a much larger role in the organization because resources are limited, and everyone's kind of learning along the way, right? Everyone's experiencing new things and failing a lot, and so it's exciting. It's a lot of hard work, and it's a lot of fun because you're working on something you truly believe in, and you're learning a lot from the people around you. And so at StartupZoo, I think that's especially unique because you're helping to help other entrepreneurs succeed. So
Yeah, awesome. I know StartupZoo needs some help from some interns. What uh, what kind of projects would student interns be doing for StartupZoo, and what type of students would thrive in those projects?
so we're looking for two students that are passionate about entrepreneurship. They know they've always wanted to start their own business. Uh, Maybe they want to work for a startup to learn initially. Maybe come learn at a place like StartupZoo or another local startup. But the end game, they want to start their own company, right? So we're looking for those kind of people um, first and foremost, people that are passionate about that, because that's what we're doing. We're helping to build that community. And specifically, though, we're looking for someone to help us manage our events. And so we do a different event every single month of the year. And so we're looking for someone really detail oriented that can help us, get speakers and get them all the details worked out with them, and help get sponsorship dollars, and help with venues and managing all the intricate details of hosting an event. And then we're also looking for someone to work on our marketing and get us out there and really manage all of our social networks really well and help get those integrated and make our message clear, working with media and getting the word out about what we're doing.
Awesome. Yeah, it sounds like students could gain a lot of experience being able to do what some corporations have an entire department to do. So
Yeah.
that's exciting. What about why would you recommend a student work at a startup? And we've kind of touched on this rather than a large company.
I think especially at an intern level, there's just so much to learn, right? Because and I think students can really relate to this because you're sitting in a classroom and you're reading a book or you're being lectured to, and we've all had that feeling where we feel like we're not really learning a lot, right? And I think a lot of times when you go intern, especially at a big organization, that same kind of environment translates over there. You end up just not really learning a lot because you're doing these minuscule tasks that don't really apply to what you want to do. In a startup, because resources are limited, and the environment is a much more fast paced culture, you're thrown into the deep end. Because in some respect, we're all in the deep end in our different roles. We're all doing things we're unfamiliar with and we're learning. And so at the startup zoo, for example, you would be essentially doing all of our marketing, right? I can't do marketing; I'm very bad at it, which is why we're looking for someone to do that, and that's excited about that. And maybe you're not good at it yet, but by doing it, you're going to get better. And so, that's what's exciting is you're learning by doing, which is what I think we all want to do. We want
Yeah.
to work on something I'm passionate about. So
Yeah, definitely. I feel you there. It's nice to see students go from just learning to thinking and doing, you know.
mhm.
So if students or viewers are looking for more information about StartupZoo, where are they going to find you at?
Yeah, so our website's startups.org, so we have information about all of our events that are coming up, and we're working on getting a blog going that's a little bit more active, which is one thing we want some of our interns to do is be able to participate that writing blog posts and things like that. And then if you want to apply, go to HireStarts.com and find us on there and apply. So
That sounds great to me. Well, thanks a lot for coming on. Again, everybody, this is Ryan from StartupZoo.org, and you can find them all over social media, things like that. And what they're really doing is help build this community that helps companies like HireStarts or Kalamazoo Local Music or these companies that are trying to make big things happen. They put the resources in our hands. So thanks a lot for speaking with us, Ryan, and we'll